So with that, we'll send you up to the Lincoln Financial
Hey,
Field
what's
in
up, everybody? Panics here, and today I'm going to show you why Carson Wentz is the key to the Eagles going back to the playoffs. Sit back and enjoy. Comment if you want. Tell me if you think any other rookies could take their team to the playoffs. I already made a video about Dak Prescott taking the Cowboys possibly to the Super Bowl. So anyways, comment, like, and subscribe.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on.
The offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. Again, we'll see the pistol here. So after the INT, here's Wentz. On the grab, it's Ruben Randall. 11 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a Philadelphia first. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 16 on the pickup, and the Eagles are going to have a first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Wentz to throw again. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. He was looking there for Ruben Randall, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Again, it's Wentz. They almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going up top. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. 2nd down now after the incompletion. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Wentz now on 1st down. 1:59 to go in the 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
Pass interference, defense.
So a pass interference here, and this is obviously a call we see all the time, but for the defender, it's becoming almost impossible to play defense in some of these situations.
You're trying to play through the receiver to the...
And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz. The offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. And out now come the Eagles. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. No, a nifty juke there. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Wentz. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing now is Wentz. And this is incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And he hits his man, Matthews. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Matthews. The offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They begin the drive with Ryan Matthews. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 2nd down, Ryan Matthews. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the... Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. To throw, it's Wentz. Buying time to his left. And some space here. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll be a Philadelphia first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Preston Smith coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave him about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Tackle made by Perry Riley. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
To live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Wentz to throw on second down. He's got time. And this is Ertz with it, right side. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They come up in an offset eye. Wentz now to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is Randall here over the middle. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed picking up. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Matthews, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles had... All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did.
Oh, and the ball's out. Matthews loses it. And the Redskins scoop it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They can now enjoy the final stages of this one. A very convincing win. I don't know what was said in the locker room, but whatever it was, it worked pretty well.
Yes, sir.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time. Wentz to Matthews. 49 yards.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
So, Charles, a win is a win is a win, but a divisional win, that carries a little something extra.
It carries a lot with it because at the end of the year, if things are close, if you're tied, those divisional wins actually count a little bit more.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.